Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis, to my wonderful community in the United States. I got a little something to help you reclaim your time this month. We talk so much about wellness and self-care, but you can't do that if you're stuck in the grocery aisle. That's why I've partnered with Instacart. If you're in the US and haven't tried it, you can get 0 delivery fees on your first 3 orders. It's a total game changer for getting your healthy essentials delivered right to your door in as fast as 30 minutes. You can also try using the promo code FSAHSA1035 at checkout for extra savings. To get those free deliveries, just click the link in my show notes. Using that link really helps supports this show. So thank you so much for the love. Cheers. Today we're tackling the silent profit killer in your business, procrastination. But we aren't talking about being lazy. High-level leaders are rarely lazy. We're talking about productive procrastination, the act of doing everything except the one high-impact task that actually moves the needle. It's the constant putting off of that difficult conversation, that complex strategy, or that final launch. At 2026 with distractions at an all-time high, procrastination isn't a time management problem, it's an emotional regulation problem. Today, we peel back the expressive and amiable masks and see why you're really stalling. Today, we peel back the expressive and amiable mask to see why you're really stalling. Procrastination sounds different depending on how you lead. If you're an expressive, the visionary, your procrastination is disguised as innovation. You say, I'm not stalling, I'm waiting for the right inspiration to hit. I work better under pressure, so I'll just do it at the last minute. Look at this new shiny project, I'll start this instead. The reality? You have a lack of process and a global communication style because you can't see the steps. The big goal feels overwhelming, so you chase new to avoid the hard. If you're amiable, the support leader, your procrastination is disguised as helping. You say, I can't start my project yet because my team needs me to review their work first. I'm waiting for everyone to be in agreement before we move forward. The reality? You are in an avoidance approach conflict. You want success, but you are terrified of the potential conflict or injustice that a big move might cause. You use being nice as an avoidant coping style. Why do we do this? Subconsciously, your brain thinks done is dangerous. If you finish that project, you'll be judged. If you launch that program, you might fail. Your emotional frame is stuck in present orientation. You are so focused on the immediate relief of not doing the task that you can't bring yourself to care about the future deadline. You might find yourself saying, I'm waiting for someone else to push me. This is an external locus of control. You've given your power away to a deadline or a boss because you don't believe you have the internal drive to do it on your own. You just tell yourself justifications. I'm too busy. The timing isn't right. I'm tired. But your subconscious knows the truth. You're just trying to stay safe in the comfort zone of the unfinished. To break the trap, we have to make action feel safer than delay. 1. Identity alignment. We use hypnosis to shift your identification stable from the procrastinator to the closer. We anchor the feeling of completion rather than the fear of process. 2. Micro-action anchoring. We break the global overwhelm into tiny, non-threatening steps. We teach your brain to crave the small win. 3. Internalizing the locus. We rewire the subconscious to realize that you are the engine. You don't need inspiration or deadlines to move. You move because it is who you are. Let's do this now. 1. Think of the one task you've been avoiding all week. 2. Notice the tightness in your stomach when you think about it. That's your emotional frame trying to protect you. 3. Now visualize yourself already finished with it. See the email sent, the document closed, the call over. 4. Feel the massive wave of relief. Anchor that relief. The next time you think back to the task, Call up this feeling of being done. You are not a procrastinator. You are a leader who is temporarily stuck in an avoidance loop. It's time to close the gap between thinking and doing. If you're tired of the last-minute stress and guilt of unfinished business, book your free 40-minute clarity call. We'll dismantle your justifications and install the high-performance process you need to execute with ease. Remember, aligned subconscious plus consistent action equals exponential growth. Thanks for listening. Align your mind. Stop stalling. Grow your business. Mindfully yours, Julie.